In 2025, getting viral on YouTube without engaging video editing is completely impossible because you need to be connected with your audience, and without attractive editing you'll never win on YouTube. That's why I created this tutorial video to teach you 5 viral editing techniques in mobile. First of all, look at the preview. For creating this animation, simply click on the video, then New. Now select that image and then click on OK. Scroll this layer and click on the background and then select the third one. Then simply move this image down below. Then click on OK. Now come to PIP and take that another image. So this is the image. Simply click on this place and to enlarge the size of this image. Now scroll this layer and click on PIP and then come to the first layer and click on crop. Then crop this head and click on OK and adjust the size of this body. Then click on the upper layer and click on crop. Now crop the upper head and then adjust this head. And when you adjusted the size, then simply come to your PIP and take this brand PNG or a logo, whatever you want to use, you can use. Simply decrease the size of this brand PNG and adjust it here, and then come to the filter option and then adjust. Come to saturation and decrease the size of it. Then decrease it a little bit more like this, and then click on the first layer, then the second layer, and now upper layer, and then put a keyframe over here, and then come a little bit forward, and now move this head like how I do by your fingers and adjust the size of it like this. And then at the middle part of the two keyframes, simply come to the ease option and then select the fourth one option. So this is the final result. Look how perfect it looks. This is what we call head cut animation. And then simply export it from this button. To create this animation, you need two apps. First, PixelLab and then InShot. So first of all, come to PixelLab, open it up, then remove the new text, and now click on the three dots and image size and then the YouTube thumbnail. Click on OK and then come to the fourth option and then click on the color and then select the black color. Now click on the third option, then shapes. Now click on this option and then select the circle option and then enlarge the size of it a little bit. Now scroll down and click on the red color. Then you can enlarge the size of it, scroll it and click on the relative size and click on this option to adjust the size of it. Then click OK. And now scroll it down and come to stroke and then enable the stroke, and the color has to be white, and then increase the stroke line to 4. Now again click on shapes and make a shape to add a name and then increase the radius. The color has to be yellow. Then click on text, new text, and then edit and write the name of the character you want to have in your video. For example, I want to write the name of a person, Nicola Tesla. Then simply click on the OK option and then move it here and then come to color option and then select the black color and then come to font and then select the Zabal Demo bold font. After that, click on the relative position and then click on the middle option. Now you can adjust the size of it and adjust it super excitingly. Yeah, it looks perfect. Then click on this option and hide this name and this PNG. Then export this background, save as image, then Ultra, then PNG, save to gallery. Now remove the background and simply unhide the text and unhide the shape PNG. Now click on the fourth option and then transparent and save it to gallery. PNG, then Ultra and save to gallery. Now come to InShot. Click on the video, then new. First of all, select the blank, then click on OK and enlarge the size of it to 5 seconds. Now click on PIP and then select the background and then click on this option to enlarge the size of it, like this. Again, come to PIP and then select the character you want to have on your video. So, for example, I selected this character. So adjust the size of it, super exciting. Then when you adjusted the size of the character, then come a little bit forward and put a keyframe over here and then 4 seconds forward and then put a keyframe over here and then come to the first one and then move it down below. And scroll this layer and come to ease option and select the third one. Now this is your animation, but it does not look perfect. So for that, simply click on this background and then copy this and then simply come to cutout option and then chroma and select the red color and increase the size of this layer to 70. Now, first of all, click on the character, then click on the upper circle. So now come to PIP and take that name, Nikola Tesla. Then put a keyframe over here and then come a little bit forward. Then come to the first one and then scroll it down and scroll it ease option, then select the second one, graph. So this is the final result. Look how perfect it looks. This is what we call circle image animation. To create this animation, simply click on create new, then take the image of the person or select the video. For example, I want to take the thumbnail of this video. So I have to click on the thumbnail and then OK. Now, simply click on PIP and then click on recent and then go to your backgrounds. Now pick up a black background. And now scroll this and click on mask, then select the circle. When you selected the circle, then click on this option and now adjust the setting here. So I want to make it on the face, so I have to adjust it on the face like this and then click on this arrow to give it a feather. Now click on blend option to decrease the opacity of the black background too and decrease it to 90 degrees. Then click on OK. Put a keyframe over here and then remove it from the background on your fingers like this. Then come a little bit forward to this position and then again adjust it by your fingers like this. Look. Then the middle part of the two keyframes, you have to select this one or this one, second one. So this is the final result. Look how super exciting it looks. So this is what we call a character highlight animation. For creating this animation, simply click on the create new, then pick an article. You can simply go to Google and take the screenshot from the articles, and then you can make it on PixelLab. Super exciting. So I already have created this article. Then click on PIP and add a vignette PNG. So this is my vignette PNG. Then simply click on this option to enlarge the size of this PNG. And now let's create a shape PNG in PixelLab. And click on the third option and then decrease the size of this shape and then enlarge it. Now the radius has to be 3 and the color should be yellow. Now simply export it. Then click on PIP and take that PNG you created in PixelLab. Now adjust the size of this PNG. Wherever you want to highlight the text, you can adjust this. For example, I want to highlight this part. So simply come here to blend option and then click on multiply. And then when you click on multiply, then simply put a keyframe over here and then to mask and click on the first option and then move it to the left side like this. Then click on OK. Again, come a little bit forward and then again click on mask and then move it to the right side like this. And now at the middle part of the two keyframes, you have to select the fourth graph like this. So this is the final result. Look how beautiful it looks. And you can make a lot of articles, animations with this. And for specific word highlight animation, first of all, you have to come to PixelLab and decrease the size of this shape like this. Yeah. Then simply export it. Now just click on create new, then select an article or just create this text and PixelLab as article. Then you have to take a black background from your backgrounds. So I selected or I pick up a black background from my background. So then click on this option to enlarge the size of this. Now come to mask option and then select the circle and then adjust the size of it. If you can't adjust the size of it, just simply click on this option and now you can easily adjust the size of it. And now click on this arrow and adjust the size of it super excitingly. For example, like this. And then you have to create the article so it's super exciting. Yeah, like this. Then just simply click on OK. Now come to your PIP and take that shape PNG like this. Now decrease the size of this. For example, I want to highlight this word. I should adjust the size of this. If you can't adjust the size of this shape, then just simply come to blend option and click on multiply. Now you can adjust the size of this specific word. So I adjusted the size of this. So first of all, put a keyframe here and then click on mask and then first option and then make it like this and then click on OK, come a little bit forward and then again click on mask and then move it to the right side. Now click on OK. At the middle part of the two keyframes, you have to select the fourth one option. Now click on the black background and put a keyframe here and then remove it from the screen. And come a little bit forward and again bring it. And at the middle part of the two keyframes, you have to add this graph. Then move it a little bit forward. And now this is the final result. Look how exciting it looks. This is what we call specific word highlight animation. So this was our video. I hope you might have learned all the 5 viral editing animations in mobile. And if you want the part 2, then write it to me in the comments below, part 2. So have a good time. Thank you for watching.